Today's video is going to be focused on how to get maximum value for your ultimate reward points so that you don't make an uninformed decision like I did when I redeemed 40,000 ultimate reward points to purchase a nightstand to complete my bedroom set. Had I known then what I know now, I would have simply paid cash for the nightstand, but as they say, hindsight is 2020. Today's video is going to be split into 4 sections. First, we are going to talk briefly about the Chase Trifecta. Secondly, we'll talk about the Pay Yourself Back tool. Third on the list will be transfer partners. And fourth, we'll finish up with discussing some of the worst redemption values for your points. This video will be a little lengthy, so I will provide timestamps so that you can jump around through sections of the video that would be helpful to you. But before I get started, if you have redeemed any of your ultimate reward points in the past, please share in the comment section below how you used your Chase Ultimate Reward points. I've already shared with you all that I used 40,000 Ultimate Reward points for a poor redemption value, so don't be afraid to share experiences that you may not be proud of, because everyone can learn from those experiences. Without further delay, let's get into the first topic of today's video. If you want to be able to unlock the maximum value with your ultimate reward points, then you're going to need to know about the Chase Trifecta. In the past, my lack of knowledge about the Chase Trifecta led me to redeem my 40,000 ultimate reward points earned from my Chase Freedom Unlimited to purchase my nightstand, which was a terrible use of those points. The Chase Trifecta is typically comprised of the Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited, and either the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Sapphire Reserve credit cards. The reason why it's either the Sapphire Preferred or Sapphire Reserve credit card is because you can only hold one of these credit cards at a time. For your benefit, the following credit cards from Chase earn Chase Ultimate Reward points. There's the Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited, Sapphire Preferred, Sapphire Reserve, Ink Preferred, Ink Cash, Ink Unlimited, and also the Chase Freedom Student Credit Card. But I don't recommend getting the Freedom Student Card unless you're a student looking to start your credit card journey with Chase because of the Chase 524 rule, and you really don't want to use one of your slots for the Freedom Student Card. I'll discuss this 524 rule in a video in the future, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. The reason why you want the Chase Trifecta is to maximize 2 things. One is your earning potential, and 2 is to maximize your redemption potential. And this leads me to share this nifty little secret about the Ultimate Rewards points ecosystem. All points earned with your Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited, and Sapphire credit cards can be combined with one another within the Ultimate Rewards portal. This will give you the ability to use points earned from your Chase Freedom Flex and Chase Freedom Unlimited credit cards towards purchases using Chase Transfer Partners by transferring your points to either the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Chase Sapphire Reserve credit cards. The Transfer Partner feature is unlocked by holding one of the Sapphire credit card products. I have the Sapphire Preferred because it suits me best and it comes with a $95 annual fee, whereas the Sapphire Reserve really is that premium travel card that comes with a $550 annual fee and really doesn't suit me very well. So let's take a look at my account in the Ultimate Rewards portal. Once you log in, the first thing you'll see are all of your credit cards with the amount of points available on each of them. So I'm going to click into my Freedom Flex account and then navigate to the option to combine points, which is located in the drop-down menu at the top of the page. Now the cool part is, although I selected my Freedom Flex account, I'm actually able to combine points from any of the credit cards. So for this video, I'll transfer points from my Freedom Unlimited to my Sapphire Preferred credit card to combine those points. The next page allows me to put in exactly how many points I want to transfer to my Sapphire Preferred credit card, and since I actually want to do this, I'll transfer all of my points over. Once we arrive to the next page, we will be asked to confirm that everything looks okay, and if everything is good, we'll go ahead and hit submit, and after this, we'll load into the confirmation page, which shows exactly what we did. Now we can see that my Chase Freedom Unlimited has a total of 0 ultimate reward points available, and my Sapphire Preferred gained a total of 17,011 points. It sounds sad, but doing this action alone has increased the targeted base value of my Freedom Unlimited Ultimate Rewards points by 25% if those points are used to book travel in the Chase travel portal. This is because points used towards travel with the Chase Sapphire Preferred are worth 1.25 cents per point. This is an example of the power of the Chase Trifecta. Now that we have that out of the way, we can get into the meat and potatoes of this video, but keep in mind that I am only showing an example of decent redemption values, but there are always opportunities where you'll be able to receive even more value for your points because Chase points are very flexible, so it is important to conduct your own research to use your points in whichever way suits you best. Chase gives you the opportunity to pay yourself back with points in the Ultimate Rewards portal. The redemption categories tend to change throughout the year, so you can look at this as a rotating calendar for spending your Ultimate Reward points, and the rewards will also be different depending on the Chase credit card you are using. This screenshot is taken from using my Chase Sapphire Preferred, and you can see that you'll be able to earn 25% more value on your points on purchases at Airbnb through June 30th and purchases at select charities through the end of the year. This pay yourself back feature can be even more valuable if you are a Chase Sapphire Reserve cardholder because you'll have access to more categories and a higher redemption value, as the Sapphire Reserve's redemption rate is 1.5 cents per point or 50% more when you use pay yourself back. In addition to the categories mentioned previously with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you'll also be able to redeem points for dining purchases through June 30th. We'll most likely see new categories offered in July, so make sure to continue to check the Chase Ultimate Rewards website as you're making purchases. The awesome thing about this type of redemption is that you're also earning points for your purchases. So let's say you charge $100 on your Sapphire Reserve for dinner, you'll be able to redeem 5,000 points to cover the charge of your meal, and you're still going to be able to earn an additional 300 points because of the 3 times rewards category for dining purchases. So your net spend in points will actually be 4,700 for that particular meal, since you earn 300 points, and remember, those points you're earning can be worth at least an additional 50% more in value, so it could in essence be worth 450 points, which brings your net spend down to 4,550 points. When it comes to unlocking the ultimate value, pun intended, for your Ultimate Reward points, the next thing you need to know is who are the Chase Transfer Partners. The Chase Transfer Partners are as follows: Aer Lingus, Air Canada, British Airways, Emirates, Flying Blue, which includes Air France and KLM, Iberia, JetBlue, Singapore Airlines, Southwest, United, Virgin Atlantic, IHG, Marriott Bonvoy, and World of Hyatt. The transfer partners consist of airlines and hotels, so I'll break this part of the video into those 2 sections. Redeeming points for air travel can potentially unlock a ton of value if you're the type who enjoys using your points for a first-class flight experience, but I am not that type, so I will be really brief here and give you 3 quick tips. Number 1, you're going to want to find great deals. There are websites out there that can help you to spot pretty good deals such as flightdeal.com or dollarflight.com. Secondly, always verify the deals because deals change very frequently with airlines. So you may want to, for example, check Google to be sure that those deals are active before transferring your points. Lastly, you'll need to choose your best booking option. Sometimes the best option may be actually booking a flight within the Chase travel portal instead of transferring out those points, but this will be heavily dependent on your flexibility with dates, flight times, and destinations. This can also change if Chase is offering a bonus to transfer your points to one of the transfer partners, which they are currently doing at the recording of this video by offering 25% bonus miles on point transfers into the Flying Blue program, which includes KLM and Air France, as well as 30% bonus miles on point transfers to Virgin Atlantic's Flying Club. Both of these offers are available for a limited time period, so be sure to check out the terms and conditions if you are interested. That's as far as I'm going to go for flights in this video because this can get a little complicated because sometimes you need to transfer points to one airline to be able to book a deal on another airline that's a part of that family. So my tips here are meant to get you started and definitely not a conclusive method to gain the most value for your points with flights. Do as much research as you can before you transfer your points because Once you transfer points to a transfer partner, you won't be able to transfer those points back to Chase. I've seen people make mistakes and not realize that taxes and fees were really high for a particular flight, so using the points ended up being a waste because they had to pay those fees in cash. So you've been warned, it can get a little tricky with airlines when you're chasing maximum value. Personally, I prefer to use my points for hotel stays because I'm not the type to aspire for first class travel for pennies on the dollar, simply because first class travel may last approximately 15 hours, give or take, but the stay at a hotel can last for several days. In the following example, I'll show you how to get good value for your points through using the World of Hyatt. The first step is to select a destination. For this example, we are going to explore travel to the Maldives and put a date range from August 30th to September 3rd. We will come back to that date later on because being flexible is going to be important to achieve the maximum amount of value for your points. Also, understand that this is for demonstration purposes, so I haven't searched any flight availability. So due to that, these dates may not work out perfectly in the real world because some adjustments may have to be made. The second step is to select accommodations. I've done this prior to recording the video, so I know that the only room available to book with your points is the beach villa, and this is specifically at the recording of this video, and this can change by the time I upload this video or if you're watching it at a later date. You always want to see how much it would cost you in cash so that you'll be able to determine if the booking is a good value. We can see that booking the beach villa for 4 nights with cash will cost $760 per night and will come up with a total of $3,769 once we include taxes and fees, which is a pretty penny. Here's where the true power of points come into play. Step number 3 is to check how much it would cost you in points to book the room. The first thing I like to do is to look for off-peak travel, and this is why I hinted that we may need to revisit the travel dates because your points are valued a little bit more. To do this, we'll take a look at the points calendar. And it just so happens that while I was creating this video, I selected really good dates. We can see that the typical redemption value is 30,000 points per night for the beach villa, but we'll be able to do this for 25,000 points per night for the date selected. Now remember, the cash value of your points is 1 cent per point, so 25,000 points equals to $250. From that alone, you can already see that you are able to save a little over $500 per night at a 4-night stay. That equals 100,000 points or $1,000 total, and this also includes all of the taxes and fees. Do the math. The base value that you should aim for when transferring points to a transfer partner is 2 cents per point. So we need to do the math to ensure that we're getting at least 2 cents per point valuation from this purchase. To do this, we'll take the cash total of $3,769.28, multiply it by 100 to convert this to pennies. That's 376,928 pennies needed to book this trip in cash. Take those pennies and divide it by the total cost in points, which is 100,000 points. We can see that the estimated return on value is approximately 3.77 cents per point, which is well above the 2 cents per point base value that you should aim for. Now that was an example of really maximizing your points. As I showed you, we were very close to being able to get 4x value on your ultimate reward points. To wrap up this video, I'm going to mention a few redemption values that I consider to be the worst value for your points. Number 1 is going to be redeeming your points at Amazon. I recently noticed this when I made a purchase using my Freedom Flex because that's one of the current 5% cashback reward categories offered during this quarter, and I realized that the total value of my points were worth less when using the Amazon app. In fact, the points are worth 25% less as it costs 125 points per dollar. Do not redeem your points at Amazon if you don't want to lose value. The interesting part is my Discover It credit card cashback rewards were worth a 1-to-1 value at Amazon, so I'll be able to get the full cash value with my Discover It cashback, but not my Chase Ultimate Reward points. If you absolutely want to use your points for purchases at Amazon, you can simply redeem your points for cash back and use that cash to pay your statement, and you get 1 cent per point instead of 0.75 cents per point. Number 2 is going to be redeeming for cash back. Using your points for cash back gives you no extra value. At the beginning of this video, I shared that I used my points to purchase a nightstand, and I did that by redeeming my points for cash back. The upside to this is that you have the most flexibility with how you want to spend your rewards and not think about it, but cashback value isn't going to be the best value because it's only worth 1 cent per point, which beats out the Amazon redemption rate but falls far below the potential redemptions you can earn. Number 3 is going to be redeeming through the Chase Travel portal. Chase does market this portal for you to use to book travel. However, you're not going to be able to unlock the best value for your points. There may be nuances to this. If you aren't able to be flexible with your travel dates, then the travel portal just may happen to have the best redemption rate dependent upon the transfer partner you're looking at. With the Sapphire Preferred, your points will be worth 25% more, and points on the Sapphire Reserve will be worth 50% more when using for travel in the travel portal. Some people have reported negative experiences with the travel portal, while others have had great experiences, so book travel at your own risk when using the travel portal. Redeeming points at a valuation of less than 2 cents per point. This can happen very easily if you're traveling during peak times, then your points will be worth less. In the hotel example I shared, we saw 2 rates that were visible in the points calendar. One was at 25,000 points per night and the other was at 30,000 points per night. So pay particular attention to the fluctuations in point redemptions, and this really comes into play when the particular hotel stay isn't very expensive. If you're staying at a hotel that costs you around $250 per night, including all fees, and the total points needed to cover a free night of stay is 20,000 points per night, then your redemption rate will be 1.25 cents per point, which isn't a very good redemption rate. This may sound a little outlandish, but when I checked the cost of a hotel room in Dubai, once they converted the currency over to USD, the total value that I would have received from my points would have been 1.3 cents per point. Yes, this is better than booking through the portal, but Chase Ultimate Reward points carry much more value than this. So we've made it to the end of this video, and I really hope that everyone was able to learn something from this. So you know what happens at the end of the video. It's time for you to come and get your high five.